What up, though? It's your girl, Mama Minga, and I'm excited to have you on my page today. Thank you for so much for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate it. Y'all, it's 2025. I've been out of work for about 2 years now, and I have decided a long time ago that I definitely do not want to go back to a regular 9 to 5. My experience in work is mostly retail. I have over 15 years experience in retail, and once I began to start a family, it got a little choppy. And now I'm a stay-at-home mom who homeschool. With us not having the second car and me homeschooling and needing to be home with the kids most of the day, I honestly don't have the option to go back to work per se. Even finding an online job is hard because when I homeschool both my kids, I'm usually not done with my day until like 7 p.m., 8 p.m. So, and after that, you need to cook and, clean and do whatever needs to be done for the house. So it's really just hard for me to just get into a 9 to 5 right now. And I've been seeing a lot of YouTube videos of regular old people like me saying, hey, get in front of the camera, be regular, and you can easily earn money on YouTube. So I said, you know what? Why not? Why not give it a try? I've had a YouTube channel for a while, right? When I first started my page, I was actively rapping. I was trying to promote myself as a rapper. So I kind of grew my page from that. And then it just kind of, once I moved to Florida, I wasn't focused on rapping as much, so I started trying to promote things like my art. I got into film for a little bit here in Florida, and I just tried different things with social media and different things with my pages altogether, and it's like nothing would click. And then finally on Instagram, after years and years of posting and promoting myself on Instagram as well, my page kind of went viral. I got up to 215,000 followers, but it was all for the wrong reasons. They weren't there because they loved my art or they wanted to buy the stuff that I was trying to sell. I actually just ended up having a few videos go viral that I was doing from remixes and things like that, which was fine. But again, when you go viral for content that isn't really your initial goal, they're expecting you to keep posting that stuff. So once I do post my art, it's like, okay, we don't care about that, post more of the other stuff. So I found on my Instagram page that I'm really just pandering to my audience at this point. When I post art stuff, when I try to promote my art, it's crickets. And I'm scared, and I don't want my YouTube page to get like that, because I love to share funny videos in my remix section on YouTube. But I've been wanting to get more and more productive and consistent with creating long form videos that matter to me. And for a while it was just hard to get out this, oh, you got to get cute to get on camera, I have to have this, I have to have that. And I had to tell myself, no, you don't have to. I've seen plenty of people do good on YouTube that weren't all cute dancing in front of the camera and weren't all dolled up all the time. Like, this to me is the most made up I've been on camera in a while. I love to just be able to just, sit down and get my thoughts out. So sometimes when you have to go through a process of setting up the lights and the camera, it just takes all that creative moments, and it just takes away everything that you were planning, at least for me. So I like to be in the moment. But I'm trying to tell myself to treat my YouTube as a 9 to 5. So for anybody else who's like, you know what, let me try this. Let me see if I can make some money on YouTube. I would suggest you go into it with the mind frame of treating it like your 9 to 5. We would be at work working for somebody else anyways, right? Waking up early, staying late, or doing some random overnight shift. So it's like, just take a few hours out of your week, just a few hours. That's way less than working a 9 to 5 every day. Take a few hours out of your week to focus on your own content. And for me, my content isn't crazy cool like, most pages where they're doing this and they're doing that. They're going out getting content and things like that. I just mostly have a lot on my mind to talk about, to share. I love to talk. I love to talk hypotheticals, which honestly I wish I was more, my page was more of a two-person type page, you know, interviewing and things like that, because I love the back and forth. So I'm hoping to incorporate a little bit more of that, maybe with some live streams later or something like that. But for the most part, I want to focus on the content on my page. You'll see a little bit of AI art because I love to generate my digital images. You'll see me promoting my AR digital images on products for Redbubble. I have abstract art that's available on Etsy. So I have different ways to earn income. I just need the viewership. I need the support. I need to push it out. I need to get my target audience. That's the key word, y'all. Whenever you're doing anything on social media, it's all about finding your target audience. And it's like once you find your target audience, it's gold, because they fucks with you. They fuck with what you do. They already feel with what you're doing. And there's no pandering because they're already there for you, period. So I'm just going to show up, you know, try to post. My goal is to post maybe 2 or 3 videos a week. That's not including remixes and that you'll find in the short section, which in my opinion, guys, it really helps. I know some people are like, oh, green screen, green screen. Listen, get over it. If people didn't want you to use green screen, they would not leave the remix option on their thing. I use green screen sometimes to share things that I find funny, the content that I like, content that I think maybe my audience might like or might have missed, and just share it. That helps get some views on your page. That kind of helps get you even some followers and stuff. And mix it in there with the stuff that you plan on talking about and sharing. Like for me, I have little notes over here so I don't miss any points. But so my goal is to basically focus on a few of my playlists. Like I said, I love to talk about different subjects. And because I'm a compartmentalized person, I had to compartmentalize my page. So you'll notice as you're on my page, you'll see different playlists. I have a playlist called Morbid Minga where I want to talk about morbid things, death, things like that. I have one called Minga After Dark, which is what I'm probably going to post this video on. Minga After Dark is where I get to talk about anything that's on my mind. It could be from politics to supernatural to paranormal things, things like that. I have a playlist called Notebook LM, which is going to go over some Google Notebook features, so check that out. And a playlist for reaction videos. Like I said, I love all things paranormal, aliens, UFO, supernatural, things like that. So I wanted to make a playlist where I can share my reaction to those type of videos that I like to find online. So, you know, I have a reason to do this. I have different topics to talk about. I just needed to be consistent, and that's honestly what my problem has been through the last few years with YouTube. Getting in front of a camera, editing, posting, and then praying that somebody sees it. And I'll admit, I'm one of those people that if I post a video and it doesn't get views, or, you know, it doesn't do well, I get discouraged, because then it's like, what am I doing this for if nobody's coming, if nobody's seeing my work? You know, how can I promote myself? How can I get more people to my page or my channel or whatever it is that I'm trying to promote or do? So, you know, those are all struggles of content creators. I think that's something that every content creator is going through, except for what I consider the lucky ones, or the ones who actually did dedicate and figure this out and stay dedicated to posting and doing content. So that's really what I want to talk about, guys. Those of you who are like, I don't want to do a 9 to 5, and you want to give this YouTube thing a try, sit down, come up with a plan about what you want to talk about. Give yourself a reasonable amount of times per week that you think you can film, think you can edit and post, and create your schedule like that. At least start off with maybe 1 video a week. My goal was to say, since I have so many different playlists that I can put videos in pertaining to the topics I like to talk about, my rule is, you know, if I film 2 videos, don't do any more videos until those 2 videos are at least edited. Because I'm the type of person, I can do this and do this and do this, and before you know it, I got like 5 or 6 videos that haven't even been edited yet or need to get out. So I wanted to make sure I kept that in control, and give myself like a deadline, a cutoff, and things like that. So, you know yourself. You can take advice from other creators, but apply it to how it works in your life. Get on camera, blog, vlog, do whatever you feel is more comfortable to you. I know a lot of people just get on camera and they'll walk and start talking and just uh, do their content that way. Or they might be more like me who sit down and have a topic and want to talk in the camera. It doesn't matter. Just find what works for you and be consistent. Make any adjustments that you feel you are willing to make as you're doing it, but for the most part, try to keep it to something you feel connected to. Because if you're just doing it just to be doing it, or if you're doing someone else's template, and it's not resonating with you, you're gonna at some point be like, do this to where it resonates with you. Have fun with it as much as you can. Um, so yeah, with with the 9 to 5 thing and retail, it's not that I don't necessarily like retail anymore, um, but retail really puts a magnifying glass on humans. It puts a magnifying glass on people. And I noticed the more as the years went on, I just started to have I don't want to say, let me think of a word because the word I want to say isn't right. I was becoming more turned off by people. Just negativity, rude. You realize how many people don't have common courtesy, manners. You deal with racism. People feel like, if you work in the restaurant or retail business, like, yeah, we're there to serve you. Yes, it's customer service, but we're not there to be treated like trash. We're not there to be treated as if we're indispensable, and things like that. And sometimes with these different jobs, how you're treated at the workplace also isn't the best. And not going to say that I had any, problems with that, but, sometimes I did notice or felt like I had some unfairness that I dealt with, especially like earlier on in my career. Unfairness with pay, unfairness with hours, or just, retail is up and down, period. One minute you might have 40 hours, and the next minute they're telling you, oh, we only can give you 15 hours this week. And I'm just tired of that. I want to make my own money. I want to have financial stability. And for a while, I felt stupid for wanting to be a YouTuber or necessarily make money from social media platforms, because one, I felt like, well, what are you doing so special that you can even do this? And two, it feels kind of like I don't have that kind of luck. You can see everybody else talking about, oh, I got 5,000 views just for posting at this time, or just for doing this, or just doing it that way. And then I go and try to do the same thing, and it's like crickets. So, you know, it's just, you just, like I said, do this for you, because once you go comparing yourself to what other people are doing and things like that, it just sucks the life out of it, the adventure. It just takes the fun out of it. So right now, I've really honestly been doing these YouTube videos for me, to show myself I can be dedicated, I can be consistent like I used to be with everything else in my life. When I was rapping, I was consistent with finding, gigs and bars to perform at. I was consistent with writing. I was consistent with going to the studio to lay down tracks. When I was modeling, I was consistent with reaching out to photographers. I was consistent with this and that, whatever it takes to be good. I felt like as I got older and as I started my family, that a lot of my consistency and my ethic, my work ethic, not that it went out the window, but it wasn't catered to as much. So now that my kids are a little bit older, I'm getting in this headspace where I'm like, it's now or never. If this is really the time where YouTube is just giving out money, apparently, to these other content creators let you tell it. I don't want to be looking back like, dang, people are making money and I could have jumped on that. So, guys, check me out every now and then. I know some videos, long form videos, people can't sit through and watch. 30 seconds equals a view on YouTube. check out my videos if you can. Show me some love, give me some feedback, tell me what you want to hear, what you want to see, what you like, what you don't like. I would love to hear it all. I think we're going into a time, guys, where social media content creating and things like that is going to be one of the main sources of income for a lot of people, because entertainment will never go out of style. We are a generation, we are a race of people that like to be pandered to and entertained. So as long as we like to kiki and laugh and listen to music and dance and or visually see it, there's always going to be a way to earn money and make money off platforms like this. So get in while you can. Get in where you fit in. Figure out what works for you so you can monopolize. Give yourself time to get to those monetization goals. I believe with YouTube, I think they changed it to where you only need 4,000 watch hours or the 3 or 4 million short views. It used to be that you needed both. Fact check me, Google it, make sure, but I could be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, it's one or the other, plus 1,000 followers. That's to monetize so that you can start earning from ads, right? If you just want to, I forgot what the other one is, where you can just get up to 500 followers, and that one will open up for you to be able to open or share a shop on your YouTube page or something like that. I can't remember, but luckily I already have the follower amount. Like I said, I've started this page a long time, so I've been having 1,000 or a little bit more than 1,000 followers for a while now. My goal is to get to 5K followers, y'all. So please, if you're watching and you think I'm a page that you would like to check out every now and then, please press the subscribe button, because I am trying to get to 5,000 followers, and I want to be able to show you guys the process. I want a new wave of people that can see me progress and build from that, to where it gives you the courage and the strength and the know-how to go ahead and do your own thing too. I want this to be something where as I learn and I go, I can give back information to you. So guys, when we say we don't want to work a 9 to 5, it's not just because we don't want to get up and go to work every morning or drive to work. Some people love that. Some people are just extroverts to the heart. They like to get out, drive, be in traffic, go to work, be out and about. I don't think I've ever been like that, but I was more like that when I was younger. And now I'm like, ain't got time for that. I'm very much so a homebody now, proud to say. I don't mind being at home. If I like go out or do something, I prefer to be at another friend's house watching a movie, eating some food and playing games. Like, I don't need to be out at the restaurant, at the club and all of that crap. Like, let's just chill in. Let's just talk. Let's spit ideas. Like I said, y'all, I like to talk. So give me somewhere where we can sit down and talk. We gonna talk and have some fun. Pour a little wine, whatever's going on, and we gonna have some fun. So I want to get my page like that, to where I have subscribers where I'm just chatting it up with y'all and we kicking it. You know what I'm saying? And that's where my Minga reaction videos, I feel like I'm going to have the most fun with those, because I watch these crazy supernatural and paranormal and spiritual videos. I just find stuff and I'm like, I wonder, do my friends know about this? Or I wonder, do such and such know about this? So now I get to just watch it with y'all. Learn how to do the reaction videos, and I'm excited about that. I've done 2 so far, and I hope they get some views, but again, I'm doing this for me. The views will come. The views will come. That's what I keep telling myself. The views will come. Before I get off of here, let's look. So yeah, that's what I was saying. I know I was going somewhere with that. We don't just want to do 9 to 5 just so we can get up. We don't have to get up early or whatever. I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to have the freedom, physically and financially, to do whatever I want. I feel like I have been financially struggling for a long time, like in this cycle of, just making it. My husband's been carrying our family for a while now, and I'm getting in that guilt phase where it's like, I know for our situation, I can't go back to work, but I want to be able to help. I want to be able to help pay a bill or contribute somehow. I want extra money coming in to put up for my kids' college soon. My daughter's 13. She before you know it, she's gonna be going to prom and stuff. I want to be able to put up money so we can move and get a new house. I've been in this condo that I'm in for 12 years now. Um, and I just feel like me and my family has outgrown it a long time ago. But with rent rates and the price of gas and the price of food, it's like every year we think we can move or try to get out, we just get pushed back. If it's not because of finances, it's because something else random, or this job laid you off and my husband has to look for another job. This stuff that's going on with the Amazon strikers, and I'm not sure if they're still striking, but I know that was at least a week or two ago. It hit home because before the job my husband has now, he was working for Amazon and they played him. I'm not going to say the whole story, but everything that these people are striking for right now, or about, shall I say, my husband witnessed when he was working for Amazon. So, we went through a very hard time. They just called him like 11, 12 at night and told him he was fired. This was like a month before Christmas last year. Then a few weeks later, we got in a bad car accident. None of us were really hurt. My niece, she really got the brunt of the accident, to be honest. She really got hurt, still dealing with some things till this day. But it was just like 2024, or yeah, the way 2023, I'm getting my years mixed up. Anyways, the way that year ended, it was just like, what now? What else could I possibly go through? What else could we go through? And then I stopped and thought a lot more. I am one of those people that can easily take myself out of the self-loathing, why me, why my family. I did feel that for a while, because the car accident was ridiculous. Like, we were at a red light minding our business, and this car plowed into the back of us and pushed us out into traffic. Luckily, no oncoming cars were coming, but pushed us out into traffic. The jerk, who looked like a 17-year-old kid, gets out the car and leaves. And it's been a year. We have not heard back from the police in regards to whether they caught the person. We haven't heard back from the police in regards to anything, to be honest. They came over once with some pictures to see if we can identify the person, and we're like, no, we can't identify him from these pictures. I remembered kind of his height, his build, and all the pictures that were showing were like head up, and older people. So, and we haven't heard from them. We haven't heard from them since. This is Orlando. It took about 2 or 3 hours just for them to get to the scene of the accident. And luckily, my niece, who was loving enough to tell us to go ahead in the ambulance so we can get checked out, she stayed on the scene. Ended up being the most injured, but she stayed on the scene so that she could handle everything with the police officers when they got there. But it's beyond me how Florida DMV and traffic system and traffic laws is just all stupid. The camera that was there wasn't a live recording camera. So that didn't help us at all either. So, but yeah, so besides all that, it's just like I want my turn of good luck and good fortune and financial blessings, and not just so I can travel and do whatever. I actually have a strong feel of giving back. I really, really, really want to give back. I want to create jobs, even if it's jobs within an umbrella of businesses I create. I want to create jobs. I want to help other people. I want to show other people how they can live in their power, how they can become financially stable and things like that. But I can't do that until I get my shit together. So, if you are with me, 2025 is your year to not go back to work. You want to see if YouTube can work for you too. Drop that in the comments. Say, I'm with you, sis. Put I'm with you, sis, in the comments. We have to be consistent. We have to stay on each other. We have to stay on ourselves to be consistent and see what we can get out of this. Um, I think it's crazy because I hear a lot about, Facebook, Instagram. I don't even like saying Twitter, but Twitter, I got rid of them. I don't even use Twitter anymore. Only reason I'm using Instagram still is because I have so many followers on there, and it's like, well, you know, might as well keep posting there. Facebook, I'm about ready to face off of Facebook. But YouTube, you never hear about them in the news. You never hear about them trying to take um, money away. They're not being sued. It's just, I don't really hear a lot of scandals about YouTube. I know some people complain about maybe their videos getting taken down for certain things, or, you know, strikes and things like that, which we experience those type of problems on a lot of the social media platforms. But I remember when Instagram took away Reels right when my page was blowing up. Like, they took away the Reels. And before that, every little excuse, every little strike was like, oh, we gotta take your video down for this. We gotta take this down for that. I'm like, I'm sharing a video that's already up. Like, you know? Um, and so it was just becoming to the point where it's like much of a chore to even try to do that. So let's just make this our year. Let's stay on top of our game. I'm giving myself, well, you know what? I'm not gonna give myself a deadline. I was gonna say it, but I'm not. I'm just gonna keep the faith and hope that things work out. So, again, let me know what you think, how you think you can be prosperous in 2025 on YouTube. What kind of goals do you have? What kind of videos do you want to post? Some of y'all might even need inspiration. I'm really good at that. I kind of wish I could do a live. I can't. I would love to do a live where I can go back and forth and spit ideas with people, because sometimes I have ideas that I can't do anything with because either my circumstance, or I don't know how to get it started, or finances. Or someone would be like, oh, I wish I can think of something, and I'm like, well, what do you do? What do you like to do? Blah, blah. Oh, why don't you do a YouTube video about this? Or why don't you do a YouTube page about that? And I'm like, never even thought about that. And before you know it, they got something. So if you're confused, you don't know exactly what you would talk about, put it in the comments. Let's all help each other out. Let's give each other some ideas. If you want to do a live with me and chat it up, put that in the comments, because I'm looking for a reason to do lives. I'm not there yet where I can just get on the camera and just talk to people in the comment section, and I'm not there yet. But yeah, if you want to get on live, it'll give me a reason. We can meet up, we can talk, I can help you figure out what your page, what your content can be about. So remember, guys, I'm kind of new to this. So I hope this video was okay. I hope I didn't ramble too much and mess up too much. But please, guys, check out my other playlists if you can, and give me a like and subscribe if you like this. I'm going to put my Redbubble link in the descriptions, probably some other links to my other pages. Please be sure to check them out. Even if you don't buy anything, the traffic to these pages, guys, sometimes help get you on the algorithm, because it shows people are either looking at your stuff or looking you up, and that kind of help you come up in the algorithm even more, even if you don't purchase anything. So when we share these links, check them out, see what's going on. You never know, you might actually see something you like. And one thing with my Redbubble page, like I said, I do digital art mostly through AI. So let's say you want to design with horses or lions or tigers or something like that on it, and I don't have it on the page, send me a message. Say, hey, Minga, can you create this? And I'll put it on my Redbubble page. And if you want to buy it, go ahead and purchase it. I think that's it. Let me go over my notes right quick. See if I'm missing anything. No, I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. You guys will find that when I do these kind of videos, I usually have some notebook next to me. I'm a hashtag dork at heart, like for real. But again, this page is going to go over mostly my interests, which are supernatural, paranormal, UFOs, aliens, just out the box things, out the box topics, out the box conversations that I want to be able to share with my fan base. All right, guys, thank you so much for your ears and your time and listening to me and watching me. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you soon. Peace.